Last summer, Oregon lawmakers approved changes to the state song to make the lyrics more inclusive and less racist. And this was thanks to the efforts of a Beaverton woman who did not give up the fight to get this song changed 30 years after she was first asked to teach the original song to her own music students. Jenny Hansen has her story in tonight's Positive Vibes.
The opening ceremony will be presented by Amy Shapiro, performing her contemporized version of Oregon, My Oregon.
Land of majestic mountains, land of the great Northwest.
Amy Shapiro's revised lyrics for Oregon, My Oregon became official last summer, an achievement the former music teacher wasn't sure would ever happen after years of working with state lawmakers.
I did not want to teach those words to the kids, and they knew how I felt about the American Indians and everybody.
The words she is talking about: land of the empire builders, conquered and held by free men, fairest and the best, blessed by the blood of martyrs. Amy was first asked in 1990 to teach the song for her students to perform at a large event.
I didn't go into detail about what they meant by the blood of martyrs, and these were third to fifth graders, and the empire builders, fairest and the best. I just thought, these are terrible words. I really don't like it.
So Amy changed them, swapping land of empire builders to land of majestic mountains. Forests and rolling rivers, grandest and the best, replaced conquered and held by free men, fairest and best. And there were a few other changes. Amy says not everyone in the legislature was initially on board.
When I was giving testimony, at first they were saying, well, we shouldn't cancel history, we shouldn't change history. But then when I told them, what I was doing and what the words were and about the mountains and everything, they came around. They really did. They said, well, I think maybe this is good.
So she persisted, performing the revised song with a few groups like the Hillsborough Symphony in 2016 and again last year with them virtually in the spring.
Land of majestic mountains, land of the great Northwest.
On June 7th of last year, Oregon lawmakers made those revised lyrics official more than 30 years after Amy started her journey. Jenny Hansen, KOIN 6 News.